We are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Albert Corey, but the world knows me as the Tax Man. Guys, I've assisted over 16,000 business offices in my accounting offices so they can all make more money to achieve their dream. Okay. And now we're launching our new program, the Ninja Profits Secrets, where you're going to learn my little ninja tricks, how I grew my business from working in my parents' motel when I couldn't get a job after graduating to making seven figures consistently, traveling the world, and speaking on the National Business Expo stages. That's right. Traveling and speaking the world and the expo stages. Well, today's topic, by the way, if anybody's watching this, like I always say, sharing is caring. So if you're watching this show, please share this and show your love around the world. Show this a little bit. Well, it's taking a minute. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now on with the show. Today we're going to talk about how my favorite subject is how the IRS will give you a paycheck. That's right. The IRS will give you money. Well, they'll give you a bigger refund if you follow some simple rules that we've been using for almost 4 decades. All right, we're going to give you almost 4 decades. All right. Oh, shoot, I'm going to change this. Okay. Okay, the first one is, guys and girls, when you're watching this, stop overpaying the IRS. We're going to show you some simple systems that you can use almost instantly to stop paying the IRS. I mean, to make sure you put more money in your pocket. But guess what? I don't know about you, but I want more money in my pocket. If you have any questions or comments, and if you're watching this on Facebook, you could always pop the comments below, and we will answer them for you. So stop overpaying the government. I mean, I've been using this system for almost 4 decades, and it works. Guess what? It's almost audit-proof. All right, and nobody's ever, it's audit-proof because you're just basically following some of my simple rules. The first one is make sure you file your taxes on time. The government, if you have a corporation, most of my clients don't realize this, or if you knew, you try doing it yourself, that corporate tax returns, whether you're an LLC, sub S company, full S, all these returns are due on March 15th. There's no excuses. So if you pay on March 16th, then guess what? There's going to be a late fee. And the late fee is very, very, very expensive. Okay, the late fee comes out to being $200 per month per shareholder. Now, what does that mean? If you're an LLC, that means you're getting paid. You're getting hit $400 a month. Okay, you're getting hit $400 a month. Well, guess what? Why do you want to pay that extra money to government? I know I don't. That's one way how you can start putting money in your pocket. Okay, like I said, you're going to avoid IRS late fees. You see, there's the check. One thing I hate is when clients get the letters back. So, Albert, I didn't know. Well, if you came and asked me, we file and we send out emails. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're always showing you what to do. Now, if you don't want to pay attention, well, I can't help that. Well, that's money you can start putting in your pocket right now. The next thing is make sure you know your corporate renewal date. How that works is if you're watching this, and this really goes 2 ways. The first way is some states go on calendar year and other states go on fiscal year. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you're in the state of Florida, calendar means is if you started on January 1st, or December 31st, it doesn't matter. It always starts again on January 1st and you got to pay the renewal by April 28th. That's calendar year. That's with Florida. But a lot of the states are physical year. Physical year is sometimes a little bit better because on a physical year, what starts to happen is that it's the year comes up on the month that you're due. Meaning that, so if you open up your corporation or LLC on, I don't know, on December 31st of one year, then you have till December of the next year to pay the renewal or you're going to be inactive. Now, if you don't pay on time, and I just helped somebody right now, you're going to start paying a whole lot of late fees. So you got to pay attention to whatever state you are to make sure you pay on time so you can avoid paying the late fees. And guess what? The late fees are pretty stiff. I know in Florida, I don't know on a lot of other states, but it can get very, very, very expensive. And there again, let the IRS give you a check by paying on time. Now, the next cool way the IRS pump money in your pocket is start a business, guys. Start a business is probably the simplest and easiest ways, to start saving money to the IRS. I mean, I've always said the IRS will will pay for you to get it started. Now, what does that mean? Is guess what? If you open up a sub-S company or corporation or an LLC, that now whatever it takes to get it up. Now, what really happens is now your cell phone is deductible, your working out of the house is deductible, your car is deductible. What the definition is whatever it takes to move your business forward is deductible. But guess what? What most people are going to realize after this pandemic, that if you got a regular W-2 form job, chances are working out of your house is not going to be deductible because you need a business. Now, sometimes you can start a small business working out of your house. You might be a web designer and you might have a full-time job to go with it. I don't always recommend it, but you can use it. You can use it. You just run a higher risk of getting audited. We'll have a whole new webinar on what to do with that in the future. Now, obviously, to pay less, I want to make sure you know you got to know all your deductions. And part of knowing all your deduction is make sure you have the right person doing the job. If you got a business owner, guys, work on your business, not in your business. What does that mean? That if you're a baker, it doesn't matter what you're doing, stick to baking. Don't do your accounting. I know a whole lot of people at the end of the year, they say, oh, I don't want to. I got this one couple who told me when I told them how much it is for bookkeeping and they got a business, oh, I can do it myself. But guess what? Now that's been 5 months. And we said earlier, you're going to have to pay late fees for every time being late. And we would have had it done for you. So you could have worked on your business, in your business, not on your business. The second thing is make sure you know all the tax deductions. Because if you don't know enough of them, you're going to pay more. And if you think you know it all and you put too much, you can get an audited. And that's going to cause you a whole bunch of money. Especially if you think you can load up your Schedule C, which is the small business or self-employed, on your personal return. To me, that's a no-no. The analogy I always say and I always use is, you just get a heart attack. All right. I just got a heart attack. And all right, are you going to call 911 to get the 911? What's your emergency? Or are you going to get a electric cord? You just had a heart attack. Cut off the edge, stick in a light socket, and then touch your heart to get a electrical shock. Of course not. You're going to call 911, or you're going to quickly go to your emergency room, right? You're not going to do it yourself. Okay, obviously, the next thing where you can do is go hire a tax professional to make sure you get all your tax deductions. Even when doing this tax, hiring a tax professional, I'll do other videos in the past. But the bottom line is when you go hire the tax professional, make sure you know who they are. Make sure you check the reviews so you know. I mean, don't go anybody who's working in the house, because chances are, as I found out during COVID, and I made a whole lot of money, but if something goes south, they're not going to be there. Make sure you check the reviews. Even if you get referrals, just go check the reviews and go check it out. Now, why? Because I know all the tax, or we know all the tax deductions, especially me. You know, I've been doing for almost 4 decades, okay? And I will tell you how to squeeze it out to the bottom to make sure that you get all your money back, to make sure you're going to pay less. And that's the name of the game. I know where to bet. I like that pencil, by the way, broken for a reason, because we know how to make sure you fill that piggy bank so that the IRS doesn't get their money. Now, we're going to have a free webinar on November 7th at 7 o'clock Eastern. If you go to, we do another one. Should add another one here, but it's okay. If you go to easybuildbiz.com. If you go to easybuildbiz.com, you can register for our free webinar on November 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to show you all my ninja tricks, because we're the Ninja Profit Secret Academy. Because we're going to show you what we're using to make sure we've been saving clients money. And guess what? When you show up there, you're going to get some pretty cool gifts. Oops. So when you register early, we're going to give you some pretty cool registration gifts. I mean, the first gift you're going to get a copy of uno dos, if you speak Spanish, 2 Amazon bestsellers, my 2 books, The Art of Perception, how you can 10x your income faster and easier and protect your assets. The second book is and I am chapter 42 of a collaboration of 150 entrepreneurs, that if you just take one habit a day, and basically each habit is like around 300 words, which you could probably do in 15 minutes, then guess what? Then you're going to, it takes 21 days to get a habit, and there's 150 entrepreneurs and 300 habits, some good habits and bad habits, and that's going to push your business to the next level. The next thing you're going to get is a free business. Anybody who shows up, and actually anybody who registers, you're going to get my 30 top business tax deductions. These are the same one I've used to save my clients millions of dollars over the last 40 years. They work, and they're almost audit proof. Oops. That's it. Okay. That's our last slide. So, by the way, if you're watching us on Facebook, sharing is caring. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave it below, or hit me up on Messenger if you're following us on YouTube. We'll leave a link after the broadcast to get a hold of us. Thank you, guys, and talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.